The roof is the cherry on top that gives a house that final touch. In this video, we're looking at the top 5 most popular roof styles in South Africa, from the cheapest to the most expensive. Hi, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you found this space. If you've been following this journey so far, welcome back. You know that I'm on this journey of building a home for me and my child, and I'm sharing everything that I'm learning along the way, from the planning, the budgeting, and eventually the building. If you're also on a similar journey, consider subscribing to the channel. Today's video is about the top 5 roof styles in South Africa, from the most affordable to the most premium. We're keeping it simple, light, and practical. Keep in mind that this list is not in a strict order because roofing is not a one-size-fits-all. It can change depending on the size of your house, the materials you use, and the complexity of the structure. So while I have ranked these from the cheapest to the most expensive, your actual quote might look different. With that said, let's get started. At number 5 is the flat roof. This roof gives a house a clean aesthetic. It's the kind of roof that makes you dream of having a rooftop garden or an upper deck to watch the sunset. It's at number 5 because it's the simplest and most affordable option, unless it's done with a concrete slab, which is a different story altogether. The biggest issue with the flat roof is that it needs more maintenance, especially with waterproofing. So although it's cheaper upfront, you may need to budget for repairs every few years because of that. At number 4, we have the skillion roof, also referred to sometimes as the butterfly roof, depending on the design. This roof also gives a clean, modern aesthetic, but takes it to another level. The vibe that you get from this roof is of a young, modern family. It's the kind of roof that gives your living room that high, light-filled ceiling where the windows reach toward the sky. At number 4, it's still quite affordable because it uses simple lines and doesn't require complicated framing, unlike the other roofs. But it can get expensive if you add extras like a slab, or if you use more expensive metal sheets like clip lock. Overall, it's a beautiful design. Number 3 is where it gets tricky. I'm of the view that number 3 and number 2 kind of share a spot, and I went back and forth on this one. Some builders will tell you that number 3 is more expensive, others will say that number 2 is more expensive. So it really depends here. Please share your view in the comments. I'd love to know what you think. So at number 3, we have the hip roof. This one is a classic. You've probably seen dozens of homes that look like this. It's strong, classic, and always in style. In terms of costs, it is more expensive because it requires more timber to build the frame. It's also more complex to build. That equals more labor and time. And of course, if you use tiles as opposed to sheets, that will automatically add to the cost because tiles are more expensive. At number 2 is the gable roof in a farmhouse design. This roof gives a house a warm and dreamy aesthetic. You can kind of picture yourself on a cold winter day, sitting on a beautiful couch with the fireplace burning. It's cozy, it's slow, it's farm, it's village. It's just absolutely beautiful. In terms of cost, like I said, it could share a spot with number 3. It really depends on quite a few factors. For instance, considering the brickwork to make the shape, adding the exposed timber, or even using premium metal sheets like clip lock can add to the cost. Overall, it's a beautiful design. If you're into the slow village life, the farmhouse gable roof fits that picture perfectly. And finally, at number 1, we have the hip and valley roof. This is usually the most expensive because it's the most complex. It really requires more of everything. It requires more timber, more support, more waterproofing, more precision, and skill. So the labor costs are usually higher because there's a lot more cutting and adjusting to make the frame for the roof. It is a lot. So if you're building a larger home and want that polished high-end finish and you're working with someone a builder who knows what they're doing, this style will definitely elevate your final design and give your home that elegant, refined aesthetic. So that's our top 5, from the simple flat roof to the grand hip and valley. Each style has its own mood, its own aesthetic, and of course its own price tag. And whether you're building a starter home or a forever home, it helps to think beyond just the cost. Ask yourself, what feeling do I want when I drive into the yard at the end of the day? Because that feeling, and not just the numbers, is what you live with. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to follow the journey, and tell me in the comments, which roof do you see and picture for your future home? I'd love to hear what you think. Thanks so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.